Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I will review the novel. The title is Scarlet Helm. Montreal and Belcourt, two officers in the British Army, are about to be assigned to America. They take a walk in the town of Chichester and see the beautiful Charlotte Helm, a 15-year-old boarding school student living crutch. The story describes how Charlotte's parents meet. Her father, Mr. Helm, was the son of an earl and known for his charity. One day he was asked to help an honorable man in debtor prison, Captain Eldridge. Eldridge went into debt to help his son Georgette get started in the Navy, and was taken advantage of by his cruel creditor Mr. Lewis. Eldridge has spent nearly 2 years in prison and is supported by his faithful and kindly daughter, Lucy. Mr. Helm pays off Mr. Eldridge's debts at great expense to himself and marries Lucy, although this results in him being extracted from his family. Despite their reduced circumstances, the happy couple lives with Mr. Eldridge in a cottage and has one daughter, Charlotte. Charlotte is a well-meaning but indecisive young woman. She is good friends with her promiscuous French teacher, Mademoiselle Leroux. One day, Mademoiselle Leroux brings Charlotte along on a visit to one of her suitors. As they cut talk, afraid to get to the suitor's house, they are waylaid by Montreal, who has been looking for a way to see Charlotte again, and Belcourt. Charlotte is calmed by Montreal's comments and accepts a letter from him. He briefs Mademoiselle Leroux to allow Charlotte to see him again. Although Charlotte is entirely uncomfortable with the older man's attempts, she continues to meet with her after being moved by his love letter. During these meetings, he friends Belcourt stir up a relationship with Mademoiselle Leroux. Meanwhile, Charlotte's parents plan a surprise birthday party for her at home. One evening, Montreal explains that he is about to be sent to America, and he wants Charlotte to come with him to get married there. He knows that he cannot marry her because his family doesn't approve of him marrying a woman with no fortune, but is vague about his plan for the future. Charlotte initially agrees, but he second thought when she received a letter from her mother asking that she come home for her surprise party. Under pressure from Mademoiselle Leroux, she meets Montreal intending to break up with him, but he convinces her to come to America with him. Leroux comes along, laughing with Belcourt. Charlotte writes a letter to her family explaining where she has gone, but Montreal destroys it, afraid that her parents will pursue them. Meanwhile, Charlotte's family and Captain Eldridge are heartbroken by her disappearance and wait in vain for her to return after the marriage. They decide that they will forgive her and welcome her back into the family when she comes back. On the voyage to America, an officer named Caton falls in love with Mademoiselle Leroux. He proposes to her at the end of the trip, and sees a ship. Belcourt is not often as he has realized she has rotten personality, and is glad to be right or her. Charlotte is seasick, called the poet and born with Montrevel as he take care of her, but she being to realize that Montrevel could leave her at any time without marrying her, much as Belcourt did to Leroux. When they arrived, Crichton introduced Charlotte and Leroux to his daughter by his dead first wife, Mr. Beckham. Charlotte feels great shame when Crichton introduced her as Montrevel's mistress. Montrevel buys Charlotte a house outside of New York and gives her an income and a servant. However, he rarely visits and she is consumed by loneliness. Meanwhile, Montrevel is charmed by Julia Franklin, a young and pleasant heiress whose jewelry he receives during a fire. Although he is more attracted to her than Charlotte, he feels bound to his young mistress and refuses to pursue Julia. Belcourt decides that he wants Charlotte as his mistress and tries to sabotage her relationship with Montrevel. He visits Charlotte and tells her about Julia Franklin, but she refuses to leave Montrevel even though she is heartbroken. Mr. Brockham, who lives in Charlotte's neighborhood, sees how sad Charlotte is. She decides to befriend Charlotte, even though it will endanger her own social status to associate with a fair woman. Mr. Brockham goes to visit Charlotte, who has an emotional breakdown when she realizes someone actually wants to befriend her. She tells his neighbor her life story and explains that he wants to go home to her parents, but they don't respond to her letter. Mr. Brockham sends that Charlotte's letters are being intercepted and suggests that the girl send her mail to her from now on. Charlotte does so, coming a heart apologies letter to her parents in which she also announced that she is pregnant. She begs to be allowed back into the family. Montrevel is deeply in love with Julia, but he will not leave Charlotte for her. Belcourt tells Montrevel that Charlotte has been unfaithful to him and commands to by sneaking into bed with Charlotte while she is taking a nap and allow Montrevel to catch them that way. Montrevel breaks up with Charlotte and refuses to see her again, but promises to send enough money for her and the child to live on. He then proposes to Julia, although he continued to blame himself for courting Charlotte, and he is plagued by feeling of guilt. Back in England, Charlotte's parents receive her letter and are happy to hear from her. Mr. Tell goes to America to fetch her and the child and bring them back. After Montrevel is married, he resues Belcourt to administer Charlotte's finance and give her the money Montrevel has set aside for her. Belcourt keep the money for himself, hoping the Charlotte will come financially depend on him and become his mistress. However, Charlotte rebuffs him when he announced that Montreal has married Julia. She becomes greatly ill from her shock, and Belcourt is no longer interested to her. He abandons her without giving her to money. Charlotte recovers from her illness, but is afraid because she cannot pay the rent. She goes to visit Mr. Crichton, Mademoiselle Larue, who is now healthy and popular. However, she declines to help Charlotte, taking pity once of Mr. Crichton's servants. John allows Charlotte to stay in his hotel so she doesn't die of express. There she goes into labor, but becomes ill again after having the baby. He sent for a doctor who informed Mr. Beckham of Charlotte's situation. Mr. Beckham, who has been out of town, does everything she can to help Charlotte, but is too late. Mr. Tam arrives just as Charlotte is dying, and promises to take care of her doctor. After Charlotte's death, Montreal kills Belcourt to avenge her, and lives a melancholy life with Julia. Mr. Tam brings Charlotte's doctor back to England, where he raises her along with Mr. Tam and Captain Eldridge. One day, Daisy awaited Hag in the street. It is Mademoiselle Larue, separated from Crichton and desperately poor. She apologizes to a Charlotte's family for corrupting their doctor, and they take her to a hospital, but she dies shortly thereafter. Okay, thank you. The last I say, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.